Hey, good evening, everyone. Margie Pope here, coming to you from the dark villa. I guess you could call it a dark place. I don't know. I'm just out in the garage because it's quiet out here. And I just want to ask you, what are you longing for and how do you plan on getting there? Sometimes everyone says, hey, what is it that you want? What is it you want to pick out for your dream? What do you dream? Dream big. Tell me what your dreams are. And sometimes we look at people like they got a third eyeball in their head going, I don't have a clue. I mean, we all have those dreams and our aspirations and the things that we want out of life. And sometimes, hey Sandy, how you doing this evening? Sometimes those things, you just draw a blank when someone asks you. It's like, well, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I have dreams to do. But we know deep down inside we do. I know that there's 10 things that people long for, right off the top of my head, that are very hard to get a hold of. It's hard to attain those things. One of them is happiness. How do you attain true happiness? How do you always manage to be happy 24/7? 365 days a year. Some days it's just not easy. Our world is so chaotic that sometimes you just can't be happy all the time. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. We're not supposed to be happy all the time. Because if we were, I'd say, are you taking something? Is that what you're taking? Is that why you're happy all the time? I stay happy most of the time. But let me tell you something. I do have days and times that I just want to, rip people's heads off and just kind of stomp through the world. But those times are few and far between because I choose to take the higher road. I choose to not dwell in the negative and I choose to be positive. I think that's one way to try to get to your happiness. Another thing people long for is money. We don't have enough money. Nobody ever has enough money. Well, let me tell you something. I've had $95,000 a year jobs and I've had $28,000 a year jobs. It really doesn't matter how much money you make. It's never enough. You always find a reason to spend money. You always find a reason to need more. There's always something that we want or something we need, something, that we really don't need, but we got to figure out a way to get it. And when you need to have the money, it just seems to be like, I don't have enough to get everything done. Well, you know what? You learn to live within your means when you have money. And if you don't have money, you learn to live in those means too. And that's okay. But, we all long to have more money. It makes the world a lot easier to deal with, makes our lives a lot easier to deal with if you don't have to worry about where the next buck is coming from. But there were times in my life that we didn't know where that next money was coming from. I know when sequestration hit, my husband and I both lost our jobs. That was a trying time. But you know what? We managed to make it. We managed to redo and back up and scale forward and make ourselves happy where we were. It's okay that you don't have enough money. Nobody ever does. The richest person in the world never seems to have enough. And if they have enough, they can't enjoy it because they're always gone trying to make more. So with big bucks comes big responsibility. So just remember that. The other thing is the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it and how you want to do it. Well, there's lots of things you can do to get to that freedom point. If you're happy in your jobs, you continue to make better money. You continue to do more. But I have found that in the constraints of a brick and mortar building, there are lots of constraints put on you. The freedom is just not there. I have freedom when I'm not there, but I don't have freedom when I'm there. So my goal is to attain true freedom over the long haul. And I plan on doing that with my other thing that I do at night and on weekends, to have residual income and be free of a brick and mortar building. There's some other things. That's 3. I got 7 more things that I could share with you or give you some guidance on, that things that we long for that we just can't seem to get a handle on. And I would love to share those with you along with an opportunity to have some freedom. So message me below and ask me what those other 7 things are. Ask me for that guidance that I would love to share with you on being happier in your space and attaining some of the goals that you want to attain. So I hope you guys are having a great evening. It's Sunday. It's the Monday time frame. Don't be upset because it's going to be Monday tomorrow. Rejoice in that fact that it's going to start. We get to start anew and we get to start all over again. And it's Monday. Whoop-de-doo. So you guys have a nice evening. I hope you got a little bit of value from the first part of that. If you'd like to know the other 7 things people long for, please message me below. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.